Welcome back to the Arsenal Alliance. It's a bit difficult for me to get excited about tonight's game against Crystal Palace, although we had a nice little victory over Ipswich in the last game, 4-0. Love, easy stroll. We're taking it easy now. There's nothing to play for in the Premier League. Just a bit of pride, really. I think there's still always going to be one eye on the next Champions League game on Tuesday. We're at home to PSG. Now, we beat them in the group stages, but they're a different team there. They're going to be difficult to beat. But over two legs, I think we have got a chance. But tonight's game, I can foresee a few changes. Like we did against Everton before the Real Madrid game. And, we're resting players now. We've got to keep our best players like Saka and Declan Rice and, players like that quite fit. Miles Lewis-Skelly, keep them fit, keep them strong, get them ready for this massive game for us against PSG in the Champions League. It's all we've got to play for, and I think we've really got to take that game seriously. And I know I always say it's important to keep winning. It's important for us to play our strongest team as often as we can. If not just to play for pride, but to keep them match fit. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Arteta made some change, like don't play the full strength team tonight. And there is a question about that, about whether I agree with it or not. Do you know what? I'm leaning towards, listen, let's keep them fresh. Bring the likes of Rice and Saka and Skelly, maybe Timber, players like that. Give them like the last 20 minutes of the game or something. Make 5 changes with 20 minutes to go and bring all them, players that are going to actually start at PSG, the core of the team. Saliba can't be rested. Really, there's no one there to take his place, or Kibior. We've got a defensive... Our defence has been ripped to pieces by injuries, along with the strikers and all, with Havertz and Jesus. But we've still got defensive frailties there, with Calafiori being out injured, Tommy Arsu and Gabriel as well, and Ben White being a bit hit and miss. But I will start with Ben White tonight over Timber, and maybe give Timber, like I said a minute ago, give Timber the last 20 minutes at right back there. Perhaps start with either Tierney or Zinchenko at left back today. Maybe move Zinchenko into midfield to play with. I think Jorginho's out, so we can't play there. He can't play either. So maybe, Partey's probably going to start tonight. Playing with Partey in midfield, I think, because Partey's going to miss the PSG game anyway. So play the first leg. So play... Zinchenko in that midfield, along with Thomas Partey and Odegaard. Along the back, it's got to be Ben White, Saliba, Kibior, and let's go with Tierney. Obviously, David Raya in goal. On the right hand side, put Waneri on the right hand side. Perhaps play. Would you play Martinelli, or perhaps even play Sterling on the left there, with Trossard through the middle? Save Marino for the PSG game. I know Trossard got a couple of goals against Ipswich, but to play him against PSG, I'm not so sure what to do about that. I've moaned about Marino being the false 9, stepping up as a substitute striker for us, but he ain't done too bad, has he? He ain't done too bad. I want to save him for that PSG game. Could even play him in midfield again, like they did against Ipswich. It's a little bit, difficult. There's plenty of options, but to make the right decision is going to be very difficult tonight for Mikel Arteta. We ain't got a game the weekend, so we've got a week's rest after this game. But what you've got to be concerned about, and which is always a factor, when you've already got a load of injuries, is picking up another one. And Saka is a definite miss out for me tonight. I think you've got to keep him wrapped up in that cotton wool. don't start him. Give him like 10 minutes maybe. Because, I mean, I can't remember the player that fouled Saka, the Ipswich player, but it was straight down his Achilles, man. Got sent off rightly. But, I mean, Saka, the drop-off when he's not in the team is there for everybody to see. And I think we need to protect him for the Champions League, in my opinion, in all fairness. I mean, let me know if you agree with me or not. Or do we just keep going strong, keep trying to win every game? We're not going to finish above second place anyway. Liverpool will win the league. Liverpool have been, you know, league champions for the last 6 weeks, in my opinion, anyway. So, you know, the title's well and truly done and dusted, well and truly at the picture. Even though it's not mathematically impossible, the capitulation would be unprecedented if Liverpool were to throw it away and lose every game they've got left to play. That ain't going to happen, regardless if we beat them at Anfield or not, the third from last game of the season. But, you know, we need to concentrate heavily on this Champions League and get that in the bank, get a Champions League in there, get that monkey off our backs and be Champions League champions for the first time. This is what I would do. I will be very cautious for the rest of the Premier League season and concentrate solely on the Champions League. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Stick a like on the video and I'll see you perhaps for a match reaction tonight. If not, definitely for a preview. And it will be a live preview for the Champions League game on Tuesday.